Rolling.
All right, what's up, sports fans? This is Jake Waxman along with Tyler LaVallette, and we have another special guest with us today here at the Rugby Park.
Yep. Hi, I'm Maddie Cup.
Nice to meet you, Maddie.
Nice to meet you guys, too.
All right, so we wanted to start off by asking a few questions. I'll start with this. How did you get into rugby, or what motivated you to play rugby?
Yeah, so I played soccer my whole life, and then in college, I got bored. I was done playing soccer, got bored, and one of my friends played rugby. So she said, come out to practice, and I've been addicted to it ever since. It's just an awesome sport. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sometimes
Awesome.
that.
So the women's rugby club around here, overall, what impact would you say it's had around the community around here?
So we just had a rookie clinic yesterday. We had about, I think, 9 to 10 girls come out and give rugby a try for the first time. That was really cool. It's, women ages 18 and up. Really helps empower people to try a new sport, get into something new, be a part of our community.
Nice.
We also like to run youth programs through the winter, youth clinics and stuff like that. And we are partnered up with one of our coaches actually coaches the high school team, Berkeley. So Berkeley High School has a girls team, and one of our coaches also coaches with them.
That's pretty awesome. So if someone wanted to join your program, how would they sign up or join the program?
So it's completely free to give it a try. All you got to do is show up to practice, tell us you're new, and we'll teach you everything there is to know. We all started knowing absolutely nothing about rugby, like in our 20s. So like none of us are playing when we're 6 years old. So it's perfectly fine to start when you're 20, 30 years old. We'll teach you everything you need to know.
That's awesome. I'm kind of in the same boat too. I didn't know a whole lot about rugby until I came to the park today. I've probably a lot about how rugby works, especially all the plays on the field.
Oh, absolutely.
Scrums themselves.
And you're like scrums, ruck. What? You're allowed to kick it? Like
Not use. Only pass it back. Do lateral backwards. Can't go forward.
Yeah, parallel or backwards only, but you can kick forward. So. That gives a little more advantage.
Strange stuff.
You have to look like you're wrapping up when you try to tackle someone.
Yeah, in football, you're allowed to just spear someone with your shoulder. Here, you have to wrap up, and it has to be from the sternum down.
That's what I learned today, too.
Yeah.
Any higher than that, and you're getting penalty.
Yeah. Immediately. High tackle.
Can't go too high.
Exactly.
You got a question for her, Tom?
Yeah. I'm just trying. Yeah, like, how did what is it? How do you feel to know that rugby doesn't have any differentiating rules when it comes to women and how the men play?
Yeah, so there's no rules difference at all. The men and the women both have the same exact rules across the board. A couple years ago, they wanted to test out changing the size of the ball for the women, but it didn't go through because we just wanted to be the same.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's some crazy stuff.
Absolutely.
So in terms of like community, I know I've talked a lot about community impact, but what's a goal? What are goals that you and your program have going forward?
So we're a nonprofit organization as well. So one of our biggest goals as a club is to just like help the community any way we can, and especially growing rugby. Like the biggest thing we offer is a rugby team for the community to join, to be a part of, to come out to games and everything like that. But in the future, we're hoping to start more and more youth programs, youth clinics, and really build up the youth program to keep going into high school, college, and then up to us.
Right.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All about going to the next generations.
Yeah.
Absolutely. One step at a time. One day at a time.
Absolutely.
You got any other questions, Tyler?
We were talking, so the men, they just had shirts that said Detroit Rugby Club. Not like, whereas with you guys, you have the show sponsorship on your shirts. I'm surprised that they didn't sponsor the men's as well.
Well, the men actually have these jerseys as well, but they had a game at 11, and they wore these jerseys for the 11 a.m. game. So they're wearing our black jerseys for the 2:30 p.m. game, so they don't have to share sweat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we have multiple sets of jerseys. We get jerseys like every 2 years, and we're always looking for sponsors who want to be on our jerseys. Like we do sleeve prints. There's a back print on there. So we'll probably be doing another set of jerseys probably this coming spring.
I see.
I gotta say, I like the look of these jerseys.
Thank you. It's like the bumblebee stripes, like the Steelers old school.
Yeah, like that. Exactly.
Yep. Awesome.
Another question I have is, what challenges do you face coaching and playing a rugby, and what are some of the joys that you get from the sport itself?
Yeah, so I guess the biggest challenge in rugby is there's a lot of chance for injury. There's also like a lack of referees and coaches in rugby in general. So I'm always constantly encouraging retired players and other people to give refereeing a try. Give coaching a try when you're done playing, because you can't play forever. You know, it's a rough game. And then the joys in rugby, the community within rugby, especially Detroit rugby, is absolutely incredible. We're a great club where our women's team supports our men's team and vice versa. Like, they're on our sidelines cheering us on, we're on their sidelines cheering them on. It's just constant back and forth. We're really a family. Yeah,
that's good to hear.
Thanks.
Absolutely. I guess the final question I have is, what message would you send to those who are aspiring to play rugby, or who someday want to make the big jump into like a big league rugby?
Yeah. Once you try rugby, you won't want to play another sport again.
Wow.
I highly encourage you giving it a try. If you like to hit people, if you have any form of aggression whatsoever, come out, give it a try. It's super fun. You're gonna love the community, and if you want to play higher up, we'll help you get there.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Any other questions, Jim?
Anything else?
I kind of drawing a bit of a blank, really.
That's okay. It was wonderful meeting you guys.
Wonderful meeting you too. Thank you so much
Thank you
for
so
doing
much.
this.
If you need anything, send me an email. Yeah.